What is going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to another edition of On the Road to Victory. I am your host, Jimmy Smith, and I hope you're all having yourselves a great week, a great start to your Friday night. Let's go. I had quite a day myself, I'm not going to lie to you, and got a lot of things to get done tonight for this weekend, and my Lord, got home, wanted to make this Fan Friday. I know you sickos are always looking forward to these. You guys get to come here. It is your show. We're here to talk some birds, so I appreciate each and every one of you tuning in here tonight. All of your questions, comments, topics, whatever you have on your mind, let's break it all down. And clearly, it's sicko season. Obviously, content flying when we've got the draft stuff, free agent stuff. And look, there's still a lot of content. You can go check out the top 200 free agents remaining, 20 trade targets for the Eagles, all kinds of stuff we've talked about, the cap space, updated depth chart, whatever you want to see. So going to keep you up to date with any of the things that, go down. OTAs will be starting in a couple weeks here. So I will break down some battles here. The defensive video will be coming out. So a lot of stuff still coming your way, but I'll be continuing to do these Fan Fridays throughout sicko season. So any kind of questions, any kind of things that have happened throughout the week that you want to catch up on, we'll break it all down. But happy Friday to you, Rob. Appreciate you taking the time, my man. And let's go, Rob. Appreciate you, my man. And look, this week, obviously, just a couple things happened. Noah Togiai was let go. Shon Stevens officially signed. Talked about Shon Stevens extensively here. And 4.3 speed, 16 interceptions in 2 years. So a lot of talent going to start off playing at that nickel corner spot. So we've got a lot of guys there. Love that. Going to separate them like I separate all those other positions when we talk about corners, because we got a lot of talent there. We've signed Tyler Hall. You have Cooper DeJean, and whoo, baby, brought back Avonte Maddox, Zach McPherson coming back from injury. A lot of stuff to talk about here. And whatever's on your mind, you can ask now. But I'll be breaking it all down throughout this off season. We got the schedule. We talked about that the other day. Excited about this, talking about this team, 15, 16 wins if they could stay healthy. And, I'm excited about it. And obviously in the NFL, anything can happen. You can definitely lose games, but this team has the talent just like last year when they went 10-1. And remember, they did that within this gauntlet, right? We were, yeah, we have some issues, but we're winning games. And then all of a sudden they just shit all over us and we didn't even know what hit us. We talk about all the things they could adjust and do. And each week they just kept doing it. And look, young coordinators, whatever it was, whatever. You got new coordinators, Kellen Moore, Vic Fangio, very excited about them. So let's effing go, baby. I hope you're all excited. I'm pumped up for this team this season. And, whatever you guys got, you got your record predictions already, games you're going to. I want to hear about it all. We're here, man. It's Fan Friday. This is your effing show. And you've got the Eagles Autism Challenge coming. So that's awesome. Any of you going there, let me know. Love to see. You guys have any photos, videos, all about, sharing that brotherly love here. And love to see you guys that are able to go to some of those things I am unable to. My man, Trey, appreciate you, dude. Hope you had a great week. I'm done for, man. I'm ready to enjoy this weekend, dude. I've got blisters on this finger. It's just like, oh man, I was going nuts on some concrete today. Somebody we sent in got crap everywhere. I had to sit there with the hammer and I was just getting it in and didn't realize I was jacking myself up. But dude, hope you're having a great week. And hey man, look, we talked about a lot of candidates for people out there. You could go check out that video with the top remaining free agents and trade candidates. My thoughts on all those positions. I would love for, Justin Simmons to sign if he doesn't, come down and, to the price that they're looking to give him. And then maybe you go for an Eddie Jackson. You add some kind of veteran depth there. Totally for Justin Simmons, though. We've got a lot of money. I've shown you over and over again. I could show you again if you'd like here in a second, but we've got the money to spend, and we could definitely add someone like a Justin Simmons, and I'd be happy for it. But, Tiffany, I hope you're having a great Friday. You sicko, appreciate you tuning in. And my man, Don, appreciate you taking the time as well. Love to see you guys sharing that love down below, and it sure is. So anything that's on your mind, let's go. And, hey, John, I really appreciate that, my man. And, sicko season's been pretty fun so far. We talked about the free agents. We got our number one guy, Bryce Huff. Talked about, not only we got 7 out of 9. Well, technically we got 2 undrafted kids too. So we got 9 of our guys in the draft process. So all the stuff we've been breaking down this all season's been happening. We just broke down briefly when the schedule came out, talking 16 wins. Hey, let's let that happen too. Let's effing go. I'll be breaking that schedule down more in depth with some graphics on all these teams, getting things ready for this season. I'm a true effing sicko. I hope you guys know that. Already getting my season mapped out. Like each week, you guys know what I like to do. I like to break down the matchup, give you guys the injury report for both teams, let you know every single thing you need to know. But in sicko season, you got to be ready for all of it, because I'll be like planning the defensive show, doing all this stuff. And obviously with work and things just being crazy, it's just half the time you're like, shut up. But hey, we're sickos in these parts. So you're going to get content nonstop here. We're going to do all we can to get through this. And in a couple of weeks, I know a lot of you like that top 99 at countdown. We'll be counting down 99 days until that first effing game. That's when I count down to, not preseason. I'm talking that first game, September 6th in Brazil, Friday night. All right. Weird. I guess that Fan Friday is not going to be. That'll be the last, week without Fan Friday of the sicko season. We'll do that the week before, I guess, because we'll be doing a pregame show. Let's go. I'm so ready for that, but we're still like 112, 113, some kind of days away. But once we get to that 99, we'll be counting on down, you sickos. So appreciate you all about it. And Paul thinks we're going with 13 wins. I think more than that. You guys can let me know how you feel about this season, how you're feeling about this team. Are you with me yet? Do you think this team is pissed off, ready to go get that Super Bowl trophy? Because first off, we were gypped out of that. Whatever you want to feel about the field and the refs and the team just losing the game at the end, that's the key point there. We lost. It is what it is. But then last year, you come back and it's like, yeah, Super Bowl hangover. We were 10-1. And then you just fall apart. One of the worst debacles I've ever seen in my life. Happy Fan Friday to you, though, China. I'm pumped up. I'm ready for this season. I want to know how you guys are feeling about this season. Are you with me yet? I know some of you have been riding with me. You believe in this team, and the young pieces that have been here, the foundation we've built, going to get this team on the right track, and the pieces we've added only get me more excited about this team. And oh yeah, they are quite ridiculous. And this team, it's going to be quite a contender. Those prices will be going up as the weeks go by. So, that's just the way of the world. It unfortunately is quite pricey. Hey, love to hear that, man. And we talked about that, and I was just mentioning it there. But hey, all about it. Love it. 14 wins. We've got 13 and 14 now, and look, 16 is just how I felt when we were talking about that, but we'll talk about pregame, right? And they're always live, so yeah, you guys can always bring your pregame questions, but we'll be doing a pregame show, and I'm all about it, and I can't wait either. I'll be running through walls, and I love the preseason too. I just don't count down to the preseason. You guys know me, man. I love OTAs. I love rookie minicamp. I gave you every damn person that was there, the tryouts, all that stuff, dude. I'm obsessed. And if you're a true sicko, you love the birds, well, you're in the right damn place. And look, I'm a winded man right now, but I'll be real. You guys always bring me that energy. And look, a million of you in the chat right here. Love to see it. Appreciate you guys taking the time. Any comments, any questions, topics about the schedule, the draft, whatever you got on your mind, I'm right here for you. Now, I'm going to try to keep this one. I got a lot to do. Let's just put it that way, but let's go, baby. Let's effing go. And you guys, hope you had a great week. I hope you're settling in. We had the draft free agency, so now it's time to just kind of let the sickness spread, because now it's time for me to create lots of content for you to try to, do all I can to get you excited about this team, because the defense, I'm pumped up about it. We'll do another breakdown of that. I'm working on it right now. I'm almost done. I'm trying to do it this weekend. So, just give me the strength here, but doing all I can with that stuff. We're going to break down everything we possibly can. And again, I'll do the battles. I've already got that stuff started. I'll be doing individual. We'll be looking at the positions and talking about who's all there, who's the, competing for a job, who I think's already got it locked in, whatever the case may be at each position. We'll be ready for these training camp battles. I hope you're all ready. And another 14 wins, and congrats again, little G. And I'm all about the 14 plus, hey, whatever it may be. I'm just about that Super Bowl victory. So whatever they got to do, go win the East and go win the NFC and then win the NFL by winning that Super Bowl. Let's effing go. 15-2, I'm all about it. And you can always go 17-0 when you got a great team. Now, the reason we talked about this, during that schedule with the, maybe more so 15 or 16, because I believe this team's dominant. But things happen, games happen, divisional games happen. You catch you on the wrong day. You got only 4 games to prepare for the next game, whatever it may be. Stuff happens. So I love to sit here and tell you, I think, and I really do think we are the best team. So I hope that, come playoff time, we're healthy and we're, clicking on all cylinders, and the new coordinators, all the new players, everybody's acclimated. Rookies are, stepping up. I hope all that's happening, because this is truly a team that, a lot of new pieces with free agents and, rookie guys. But, dude, you got to have confidence here with Jalen Hurts, the offense that you have, and Vic Fangio, the godfather of this defense we've been praising for years now. And this will be the 4th year, but we're actually running the actual defense that, variations of it. We've got this dude that I'm going to, again, I've already broken it down this all season, but I'll do it again. And with all the new pieces, and why we talked about all of these guys in free agency in the draft that I thought were top fits for the Eagles, because of what we're about to do, what we're trying to do here on defense, on offense. And get excited here, ladies and gentlemen. I think this team is about to really, and sure, at the beginning of the season, it may take a little bit to really, be a dominant team. You got some, again, new pieces. The offensive line, we'll see how that's working out there at guard and center. Some things are changing, but dude, I think this team is built for it, ready for it, and I'm ready to rock and roll. Leaving the Birds room to piss me off. I'm leaving the. I don't know what you mean. I got you. Yeah, exactly. So things can happen. You always got to be prepared for that. But appreciate you, Joe. And you guys enjoy this. I always appreciate you hitting the like button, sharing this stuff, all that stuff, man. It's awesome. You guys are really awesome. And let's go, baby. Whatever it is, whatever wins are, I'm still predicting that Super Bowl. I think we're going to be so pissed off about last year. Oh, they hear the chatter. They hear, Jalen Hurts can't do this. Oh, he's not even top 5. This mother ever was runner-up for MVP the year before. Then he was pretty much runner-up, could be the MVP with the team falling apart still. Like, we had our struggles and we're 10-1. This dude did a lot of that. So, and then all of a sudden, no. And that's how the media works. But it's like, all right, dog. And Jalen Hurts is the kind of person that, like, that's only going to fuel the fire in a good way for us. So, that's why I feel so confident they can win 16 games here. And, dude, I really think that this team it's going to be on fire and come out swinging, man. That's what I want to see in Brazil. Cool. And it sucks, that it's not a home game, but it's like, look, you're away. You were going to be away or home. And, it's in Brazil. It's going to be different, but bro, it's still football at the end of the day, and we're the better team. And I know there's new coordinators. I know there's a lot of new stuff to implement, but I think that there's a lot of room for excitement here in this team. And regardless of some, first week struggles, I'm pumped up. Dropping it. Yay. Appreciate you tuning in. And had to get it in early. Got off work a little late and I've got stuff to do. So I was like, dude, I got to fit this in. I got to get it in while I can. And it's just been crazy for me, but I hope you're having a great week. Appreciate you guys taking the time here. And, oh my Lord, I am truly beat up, but I'm excited about this upcoming season. That's what gets me pumped up every damn time I talk about this show. So, and look, man, this team, it's capable of it. And we talked about it. When you're a talented team like this Eagles team, you definitely can. And we talked about that during the release, but I don't even like that stuff. You know what I mean? Don't even worry about that. Let's get into, winning the Super Bowl, however it takes. And you 1 week at a time, if you're continuing to win, I'm all about it. And we went through and looked at, all the new additions and draft picks, everything for these teams, quickly. But I, again, am going to make like a breakdown with, some quick pages on each team, just some things they've added and lost, and, just break them down as to why I think we can win or lose, and give you more of a detailed explanation into that, give us something to do, talking about these games. But I think for me, there's no reason. This is not like a super tough schedule. Like, I really feel we are better than all of these teams. And divisional games are always tough, primetime games and certain teams, payback time with the Bucks. There's just games that you never know what could happen. Doug Peterson coming back to the link and, The Steelers adding a lot of talent there. You've got a lot of games. Anything can happen. The Ravens obviously going to their house. So I'm excited for this team, though. And we talked about it. I keep showing you the updated depth charts. And again, I'll update these and actually move some things around as to where I think people will be starting and things like that. So try not to get worked up about that. Just try to put some things in as they were happening. You see the draft picks, free agent trade, undrafted guys, all different colors there with the little key there at the bottom right. But man, excitement there for me on the offense. I think Anaya Smith definitely going to light some things up. Johnny Wilson, very excited. Think they can beat out those veterans. Defense, though, we talked about it, man. Versatile pieces. I've explained why those depth parts are open. Versatile guys that can play edge and linebacker. Versatile defensive backs down there. And I'll make another one when I do the breakdown of actual guys I think are starting this, that, the other thing. But I'm really pumped up about this D offense, the special teams. Even you got so many guys that can actually return the ball. And the specialists I feel good about. So really pumped up there. And, we talked about with, the money, these are all the cap hits. I've shown you that. We're waiting for DeJean and Mitchell to sign. Once they sign, those are the only two that actually affect the cap. You've got some undrafted kids here. None of these guys actually will affect the cap. So, yeah, those guys are all competing this season. Doesn't even matter. Right now, when you look, you have 27.2 million. But I broke this down. You can go check it out. Show Me the Money playlist. It'll explain it in detail. I'll go through this quickly, though. But you're just replacing those top two rookies I just mentioned. Their two cap hits combined there at 4.3. And then you're just replacing it with the bottom two of the top 51 cap hits, which is what your salary cap consists of in the offseason. So you're just taking that 4.3, subtracting this 2 mil here. You're getting yourself 2.3. That's what you're taking away. And there's a more detailed explanation. You want to go watch that video, but you can see here, man, when you take away that 2.3 mil, you still have 24.9. You almost have $25 million here. So if the Eagles want to add anywhere, whether that be safety, and I've heard people talking about all kinds. Linebacker, I think a little better than most, but we talked about that during the show, with the top free agents, trade targets, all that stuff. But definitely go check that out. You can see how I feel my positional strength rankings, where I have, these guys listed. But to me, man, they're going to look at things, OTA coming up, and I would like to see some things, if new players are coming, I'd like to see them added before some of these camps, give them all the time they need, but whatever time it takes. So let's go. Let's effing go. But Fed Friday, baby. What do you guys got for me? My man Keith, let's go, dude. Hope you're having yourself a fantastic week, my friend. And it sure is. I really think on offense and defense, they have the opportunity to really do something special this year and shock the world, all the haters. I think a few weeks in, most people will be on board, and that's the naysayers, the haters out there, the media. Most Eagles fans, once we start winning, they'll be right back. But I'm telling you, this team, Jalen Hurts, are sleeping on the wrong one, man, talking their trash. Jordan Davis not even understanding what a nose tackle is. It's like, all right, dude, you're just talking out of your asses. You're bored, and maybe if you hired people that knew what was going on, I don't know, maybe you could talk about football. Competition videos of players, yeah, no doubt, man, and love seeing all I can. And he's going to show them twice this year, and I'm looking forward to that for sure. We have Saquon, dude. It's insane the fact that we have him, and I really, this entire offense, like, they're not ready for what's coming. And sure, the offensive line, wide receiver, some question marks there, but I'm very excited about both those positions. I've talked about those young pieces, so and I think they're all this whole season's revenge. We're gonna whoop everybody's ass, especially those Buccaneers. So I'm ready for that game for sure. And I think they will be. You'll have some games, Cowboys, Ravens. I'm sure they'll, give themselves reasons, but this team should be able to beat most of those teams. I'm dead serious here. I think, anything can happen, but I'm with you, and I'm sticking to my guns as to what I think they were going to do, and I saw them do it. I know Howie, man, and I'm telling you, this is why you need to be excited, because I think that this team, they have added we lost pieces, but we've added so many. That's what happens every year. That's what the draft, free agency, that's just part of it. So, and yeah, I've been showing you guys the money every single day and keeping you up to date with the fact that stay prepared, man. Anything can happen in this sicko season. And yeah, end of the season there. I'm pumped up. Yeah, he smoked them. Had that picture standing over him. Oh, he's a stud. I'm ready to see him rock them again. Hey, look, we talked about that. That's why I feel Simmons is the best option because you get a guy that knows Vic Fangio's system. You know what you're getting. All pro. That he's 30 years old, but he wanted too much. So you obviously see he hasn't signed. You talk about, hey man, you can win a Super Bowl. Let's meet in the middle here. We've got the money. Let's pay you here. Let's go win a Super Bowl together. I think you could definitely see it happening this upcoming week, if not this weekend, and get ready for it, baby. Let's go. Saquon Barkley is quite the upgrade there, and I like Swift too. So this is going to be very exciting. I still can't believe we have him. And you talk about what's behind him. I liked Shipley. He was one of my top fits. Put in with Kenny Gainwell. You've got the kid Milton out of Georgia. You've got Will Shipley with them, Tyrion Davis-Price, and who's the other kid? Lou Nichols. So intrigued to see if they add maybe more running. And look, veteran guys are going to get cut from teams. You're going to see different things changing these next couple months here. So this is those things I'm showing you. They are subject to change, and I will keep you up to date with all those changes. But so far, so good. So far, so good. Man, they're ridiculous with some of that stuff. But yeah, and we talked about that. Remember how good he was and how much you had to be afraid of him. But that's with a shitty quarterback, crap O-line, crap receivers, tight end. And sure, they've had decent pieces at times, but bro, this dude comes to a team with Jalen Hurts as the quarterback. And yeah, right guard center, we'll see what goes down, but you still got AJ, Devontae, Dallas Scott. I mean, okay. They're gonna find out, man. They're gonna find out real quick. I can't wait. I really can't wait. Yeah, and look, I think that it's funny. We joke about it, but this year, dude, 7. I've never had 7 people that I picked as my top fits be draft picks for the Eagles. And I don't do it like other people, like name 50 people in the offseason. I give you 10, and sometimes it's less than that, the top 5, 10, 8, whatever it may be. But for me, I just try to look at what these guys, do over the years. I've studied it, try to figure it out. Obviously, the 5 years, it's not 6, you sickos, but, 5 years in a row predicting who we take with the first pick and, who we're going to draft, who we're going to trade. And it's just because if you're watching how he's doing and you're trying to learn like I am, you're going to, be able to produce like that. Now, it doesn't look like there's anyone else out there doing that. So I'll continue to do it. You sickos keep tuning in here because, man, it's awesome that I found true sickos that love their birds and want to know every damn thing they can about this team. And well, that's where I come in. So let's effing go. And yeah, I hope you don't. You just saw him a second ago and you saw him 2 seconds before that. And well, you see him every show. So yeah, but as I mentioned there, the one undrafted kid, Milton, I'm excited to see him. But yeah, you guys shouldn't forget anybody. If you're tuning in here, there's no reason you ever forget the cap, the roster, anything that's going on. And if you do, or I didn't show you anything, well, then all you got to do is ask because I usually have a graphic for it or something for you. So let's effing go. And man, I can't wait for that day. Hopeful that happens. And I'm hoping that this summer, get another opportunity to talk to him and, really make things happen this year because I could really use it. As much as I love working in the basements and getting these, awesome cows, dude, I'm just going to be jacked up for whatever. You got to grind, bro. And, I'm pumped up about the work, I'm putting out there. So we'll hope that he feels the same way. Let's go. And, dude, those people, I obviously had very little support in the few years when we started with that. But look, people are on board now, but you still have your people that can't get over the fact that they were proven so wrong. And I apologize to all those people I had to take to the woodshed, but it had to happen. And I did what I could to get people on board with Hurts. And now I think that they see that these guys, bro, it's literally hate, whether it's because of his skin color, whether it's because they're just mad because they're wrong. There's so many stupid reasons that have nothing to do with football, right, Joe? And it annoys the hell out of me. It does. And yeah, exactly. And we talked about that. 2 of the undrafted kids I talked about, we got them. That's awesome. And look, I don't want any don't want you to sit here. Oh, you gotta toot my horn here. That's not what I need. What I need is you to see that I'm putting in a lot of work to try to predict those things because I want to be right. I want to be able to show Howie. I want to show them my work and be able to look, man, we're all on the same page here. I'm doing the work here. Imagine if you gave me those tools that these guys have and everything else, like unleash me on the world. And I told you, I want to take you guys with me. I want to create an experience for everyone, not just myself, and show people the world. Like, yo, dude, I've come from my deathbed to do this, and obviously I had a lot of great help, Chelsea and Dom and Hirsch and all of you along the way, helping me to the top here, and that's where we're going. And when we're working with the Eagles, we're going to be able to see some amazing things and do some amazing things to help this team win some Super Bowls. That, in the end, is the ultimate goal, to not only work with them, but to be able to be a part of something and say, I helped the Philadelphia Eagles win the Super Bowl. Not because I was in the crowd at the Falcons-Eagles game freezing my saddles off when I wasn't even supposed to be in the cold. No. I want to talk about actually being a part of something, and that's the goal, baby. So I hope you're all going to come with me. But right now, I got to go somewhere that I don't think you can go with me. I got to get some things done. But I do appreciate you rocking with me here on this Friday night. A little early tonight, but I thought maybe we'd see Drew, somebody. But even right now, though, here's what's funny. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning right now. So he's probably actually getting some sleep. This son of a, he'll tune in at 3, 4 a.m. and you won't even know what hit you, dude. I love that. So, and when you rewatch, Drew, we're all thinking about you. I hope you're doing well over there in Germany. Love to hear from you, my man. Thank you again for that anniversary gift. You're way too kind, my friend. It all helps so much, dude. So big shout out to you. And I try to get these in as early as I can sometimes, but definitely beat up today. Definitely. Whatever. Hey, and I know you do. And look, you guys are nothing but awesome. You seriously are one of the best. You come out here, you're sharing everything, you're liking, commenting on everything, you're getting the word out there, and that helps when the people aren't getting the notifications. And we gotta, but you guys are awesome. And Tiffany, you're a real one. You guys are all the things that I could do for you guys in the future, I will be. And I already, I've done what I can with you guys. I don't get free tickets and things like that. And we're hopeful that day comes, but look, man, you guys, I'll never forget those of you who keep rocking with me, you sickos. But, man, that's the hope. And, obviously I've had a great time meeting him the couple times I have and just trying to plant seeds, man. So they're all going to eat crow and they're all going to, hey, look, I've had a lot of hate over the years, and all I've ever tried to do was help people understand things and want to help the Eagles. And it's just crazy to me, man. And I just hope in the end that it all pays off. And I didn't walk through the fire just to smell the smoke. That's just how I feel about it. So, and I appreciate you, man. And some people may think that, yes, I am special, but Brian, I know what you're saying, and I appreciate you, my friend. I really do. And I'm glad you're with me, and you've been awesome as well, Brian. All of you guys, you're way too kind. And all I want to do is sit here and rock with you guys, talk shop. I want to talk birds. I want to sit here, have a great time with you. Go live when I can, put out content that I know you can watch, gather information. That's what this is all about. And I always love these Fan Fridays where we can chop it up, talk about anything and everything. That's what it's all about to me. So I love it. But I got to get rolling out here, guys. I appreciate every single one of you. I really do. And look, man, I hope you're all going to keep tuning in throughout this sicko season. You ever miss these shows, you can comment. I'm trying to get back this weekend. I'm going to try to keep comment, getting back to all the comments. You guys are nuts. I've literally lost track of where it's even at. I'm trying so hard to keep up with all these comments. It's nuts. And I love you all for it. Let's effing go. But you guys know what's coming. I want to hear it. And I love to see it. EAGLES, Eagles, all about it. But Super Bowl, here we come. Hope they're all ready. I don't think they are. But let's effing go regardless. Go Birds. But look, man, you guys need anything, and thank you, Paul. I truly appreciate that. You guys are all the best. Cannot thank you enough. And you know what's coming, my friend. And love you all, seriously, each and every one of you. So if you need anything, it doesn't have to be about the Birds. And I say this all the time because I mean it. You need anything. You need a friend. You're going through anything, whatever it may be, man. I'm always here. You can reach out on any of these platforms. Comment down below. If I'm not getting back to you, let me know. Comment, message me again. I'm always here for you guys because seriously, you are always here for me, and I love you all for it. But until next time, I am Jimmy Smith, and this is On the Road to Victory. You all have a great Friday night. Have a great weekend. You stay safe out there. And as always, say it with me now. Go Birds!